Today on World News, we have a few incredible announcements from Hollywood. We also will check into the travel desk where we have a very exciting announcement, and we'll take you around the world. Good day and welcome to WDW and Beyond's World News. I'm your host Brian. Thank you for allowing us to spend this time with you. Rob's here this week and has a lot to catch us up on at the entertainment desk. Rob, what happened in Hollywood this week?
Hey Brian, a couple different announcements. The first one is Disney Nature's Penguins launch first trailer to celebrate Earth Day. Yesterday, Disney Nature celebrated Earth Day with the very first trailer for the upcoming big screen adventure Penguins. Disney Nature's all-new feature film Penguins is a coming-of-age story about an Adeline penguin named Steve, who joins millions of fallow males in the icy Antarctic spring on a quest to build a suitable nest, find a life partner, and start a family. None of it comes easy for him, especially considering he's targeted by everything from killer whales to leopard seals, who unapologetically threaten his happily ever after. From the filmmaker team behind Bears and Chimpanzees, Disney Nature's Penguins opens in theaters nationwide in time for Earth Day 2019. In other Disney news, Disney Jungle Cruise casts Edgar Ramirez as its villain. Edgar Ramirez will play the villain in the upcoming Disney film Jungle Cruise. After finding great success in turning Pirates of the Caribbean into a major film franchise, Disney's looking to make more movies based on attractions in their theme parks. One of these films will be based on the riverboat ride Jungle Cruise. The movie adaptation will attempt to recapture the fun spirit and adventure of the ride and has found arguably the best choice possible to star in, and that is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Johnson continues to be a major draw at the box office, as most recently evident by Rampage's financial success worldwide. With Jungle Cruise, he's pairing up with Emily Blunt for a period action adventure. The pair will be joined on the adventure by Jack Whitehall, who will play Blunt's brother. Now we know who will be opposing them in the film. Ramirez is set to play the villain in Jungle Cruise. Ramirez is a versatile actor who has most recently appeared in such films as Bright, The Girl on the Train, which also starred Blunt, and Gold. The details are sparse, but his Jungle Cruise character is described as being a man with a conquistador background. He's said to be one of the film's villains, meaning there could be multiple threats for Johnson and Blunt to overcome their expedition. Based on his previous work, there's no doubt that Ramirez's ability to make for a great foe in Jungle Cruise. While we'll have to wait and see who else signs on to play on villains in the movie, Jungle Cruise story details have surfaced as of late. We've previously reported on Johnson and Blunt's characters in the films, but now we've provided more context for their storyline. Johnson will lead Blunt and Whitehall's character on an adventure as they attempt to locate a tree believed to have magic healing powers. With Ramirez antagonist also searching for the healing tree, the four are on a collision course for conflict. Now that more of the story has been revealed, Jungle Cruise certainly lines up with an Indiana Jones-like comparison that's been thrown around. It's got the adventure built in, and even has a mystical MacGuffin to drive the plot. If Jungle Cruise proves to be a major hit, it could even wind up giving Disney a historical adventure franchise of its own to go right alongside Lucasfilm's Indiana Jones. This will largely come down to the film's execution. The sneak peek of The Incredibles 2 came this week, and not only on top of that, there's also a chance now that you can do a sneak peek inside the parks. Where's your super suit? You're going to need it to watch The Incredibles 2 sneak peek that's coming to Disney Parks beginning May 18th. Guests have a chance to watch the first 10 minutes of Incredibles 2 with a special sneak peek to be presented in 3D with the in-theater special effects at the Walt Disney Presents Theater in Disney's Hollywood Studios and the Sunset Showcase Theater at Disney's California Adventure Park. And don't forget, Incredibles 2 will be in theaters June 15th. And last and certainly not least, this is also the week of the big release. Yes, coming up this weekend, Infinity War finally hits theaters. We'll have a lot more on that, some spoiler-free, and I'm sure down the line it'll be unspoiler-free, as we'll all be watching this movie with great anticipation after we see it to be able to discuss it as a group. That's all I got, Brian. Back to you.
Rob, thanks for sharing those announcements with us. Now Shannon's here with an exciting adventure by Adventures by Disney. Shannon, where are you taking us this week?
Hey everyone, Adventures by Disney announced a special South Africa departure hosted by Joe Brody and Dr. Mark Henning. In celebration of the 20th anniversary of Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park, Adventures by Disney just announced a special adult-exclusive safari to South Africa for November 30th, 2018. On this unique trip, you will be able to explore Africa with special host Joe Brody, portfolio creative executive for Walt Disney Imagineering, and Dr. Mark Penning, Vice President, Animal Science and Environment, who will share their expertise on storytelling, wildlife, and conservation. Throughout this trip, Joe will share his insight on this magnificent country through the lens of an artist. You can learn from Joe as he leads sketching sessions, no prior art experience required, at iconic locations in South Africa. He also will share the experiences in Africa that inspired him to create Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. Meanwhile, Mark, a native of South Africa, will share his expertise on South African natural history, and you will learn about the unique species that live in the areas visited on the trip, including the birds at Cape Point, the elephants, birds and monkeys of Kinzia, and the abundant wildlife found during the game drives at Kapama Private Game Reserve. So, sounds very interesting and definitely a trip I know at least a couple of our podcasters will love to take. Now, back to Disney's Animal Kingdom. Up, a great bird adventure, just opened on Sunday. The new Up, a great bird adventure show is now open at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. The 25-minute show features senior wilderness explorer Russell and his furry friend Doug from the Disney Pixar animated film Up as they discover bird species from around the world. Led by senior wilderness explorer Annika, Up, a great bird adventure, features a close-up look at various bird species from around the globe, including the Marbu stork with an impressive 10-foot wingspan. You'll be able to take a sneak peek at your next adventure to Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park. Have fun. Back to you, Brian.
Shannon, thanks for sharing that adventure with us. Now Mike's here to take us around the world. Mike, what's going on in Walt Disney's World this week?
Well, we got several things going on this week, Brian. First off, the Pandora utility suit makes its official debut at Pandora, the World of Avatar. The 4.2-ton Pandora utility suit officially debuts at Pandora, the World of Avatar, at Disney's Animal Kingdom today, just in time for the park's 20th anniversary celebration. Perched 10 feet high, a human pilot straps into the cockpit of this exocarrier and controls its powerful yet agile movements. The giant walking suit was designed with articulated hands and a shoulder span of more than 5 feet. It also bears claw marks and battle scars from a Thanator, an alpha predator on Pandora. You can encounter the utility suit pilot in Pandora, the World of Avatar daily. Be sure to check the Times Guide or the My Disney Experience app the day of your visit for the latest information. We head over to the Caribbean Beach where 3 new bus stations have opened. Beginning Friday, April 27th, there will be 3 new bus stops at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. The single bus stop currently at Old Port Royal will be replaced by 3 new stops on the south side of the building. These 3 new bus stops will transport guests to a different location throughout Walt Disney World. The destinations for each stop is as follows. Depot A, Magic Kingdom. Depot B, Blizzard Beach, Disney's Animal Kingdom, and Epcot. And Depot C, Disney's Hollywood Studios, Disney Springs, ESPN Wide World of Sports, and Typhoon Lagoon. Finally, we're going to go to the West Coast, where thieves have stolen a trailer carrying 8,000 tickets to Disneyland. The California Highway Patrol is asking for the public's help to find a trailer that contained 8,000 Disneyland tickets and other valuable items that were meant for a future Farmers of America conference. Wednesday, authorities said they received a call about a stolen FFA trailer. The caller told authorities the trailer was going to be taken to the 90th Future Farmers of America Leadership Conference that will be held in Anaheim. The trailer, which is a white Wells Cargo double-axle enclosed box, contained audio and visual equipment, awards, and 8,000 tickets to Disneyland. Security footage from the property showed a dark-colored long-bed pickup truck taking the trailer. The California Highway Patrol is investigating the theft and asking for the public's help to find it and the tickets. Authorities warned that anyone purchasing Disneyland tickets from an unknown source should be wary. That's what's going on in the world this week. Back to you, Brian.
Mike, thanks for taking us around the world. Now for this week's Flash Briefing, we have quite a lot to share, so let's dive in. Toy Story Land-inspired games just debuted on WaltDisneyWorld.com. 2 new digital games inspired by the Toy Story Land expansion to Disney's Hollywood Studios are now available on ToyStoryPlaytime.com. Walt Disney World has just opened up hiring and will begin hiring 3,500 new cast members with bonuses set up to $5,000. You can go on to Walt Disney World's site for more details. Terralina crafted Italian opening Italiana, opening soon at Disney Springs with new menu options. And a huge announcement today, Citizen to become official timepiece of Walt Disney World Resort, Disneyland Resort, and Marvel's new media creative space. As part of a long-term promotional alliance, the Citizen logo will be displayed on the Main Street USA clock in Magic Kingdom Park at the Walt Disney World Resort and Disneyland Park at the Disneyland Resort. The logo will also be featured on select FastPass clocks displaying return times for park attractions at both resorts. Additionally, the Walt Disney World Resort and Disneyland Resort will begin offering Citizen timepieces featuring designs unique to the parks. This new relationship also names Citizen as the official timekeeper of Run Disney race event weekends at Walt Disney World Resort, with race clocks bearing the Citizen logo at the beginning and end of the races, and a sponsorship of Disney Dreamers Academy, which helps exceptional young people to dream big. Also, the Magic Kingdom Speedway gas station has reopened. And be sure to check your My Disney Experience app, where you can now find bus wait times if you are a Walt Disney World Resort guest. Also, you can check and find tickets for the Disney H2O Glow Nights, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, and Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party as well. And finally, in honor of Earth Day, Disney Conservation Fund announces the 2018 Conservation Grants. The DCF provided grants totaling more than $8 million to support the work of 80 nonprofit organizations this year as part of Disney's Reverse the Decline initiative. Some of the larger projects are the California Condor Nest Guarding Program by the Santa Barbara Zoological Foundation, conserving rhinos through community engagement through Save the Rhino International, conserving the Ko Veit gibbon from Fauna and Flora International, rewilding Australia with Tasmanian devils through Global Wildlife Conservation, and seagrass surveys for education and conservation through the Marine Resources Development Foundation. Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of WDW and Beyond's World News. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you real soon. Be sure to like and subscribe to us on all of your favorite social media platforms, and leave a review on iTunes. The more that we hear from you, the more that we can give you what you want. Don't forget to check out our website at www.beyond.com.